Alrighty, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and today for our Ludum Dare 33 viewing pleasure, we're going to take a look at Up and Away, a compo entry by Bytegrove, and today we are the cute, adorable lizard monster. He's got a little, looks like a tree growing out of his head, and he's got like a snake for a tail. Isn't he just adorable? And in Up and Away, our goal is to get to the very whippity-tippity top of this tree here, in a world that really reminds me of some of the original games that I used to play just before I got a Nintendo 64, a bajillion years ago, it feels right now. So our mission then, to get to the top of said tree, is we need to hop and flop all our way as high as we can, really. It's a game all about double jumping, and occasionally when you run into enemies, double jumping onto their cute little noggins, because, well, noggins are for thinking and for hopping, as it would happen. So, yeah, that's what we've got going on. And it's a very cute and relaxing game, too. It's got a nice soundtrack. It's got plenty of extra lives, because I think Bytegrove understood that people like Larry exist out in the world, and we're not always the best at games that involve an exorbitant amount of hopping. So I think we've got a pretty decent combination going here. Oh, did I mention we have the most adorable little chibi friends here to play with? Isn't he adorable? Unfortunately, he's got like some body odor going on, like some weird cat ick or something. I think these are like beanbag cushions made from cats. So when they hug us right to death. And Larry, I'm sure you may or may not know this about Larry and other Chupacabra lizard people, but we are the most comfortable when our skin and our flesh stays put onto the correct portion of our body, which is the blood stays on the inside and the skin stays on the outside, and never the twixt shall mix unless some shenanigans are happening. Or the cat people decide to hug me off the side of a cliff. That too occasionally happens. Yeah, it's a surprisingly challenging game, this Up and Away title, and has been a maddening quest for Larry. Try and avoid death on more than one occasion. In fact, the spot that I've consistently gotten lost in, or stuck at, was right about here. There's this perilous jump that requires Larry to be really good at gap closing here. And that doesn't always work out for me. Like, even right there, I think I have to go right up to the very tiptoeing edge in order to not get murdered here. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we didn't missed it. I feel like that Tootsie Roll toucan was like, Mr. Pelican Face. Oh, shit. Mr. Pelican Face, how do you get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Well, Jimmy, I have a blender, because I don't have teeth anymore, because I tried to investigate this moral question of the Tootsie Pops, and, well, moral of the story is, Timmy, maybe you should brush your teeth and stop eating candy all day. It gets weird after a point. So, I like the style of this game. It's not exactly the world's most polygon-filled title, but there's just something cute and very simple and wonderful about everything that's going on here. I mean, flipping the edges don't love Larry. But there's something very simple and cheerful and colorful and fun about this whole package, despite the lack of detail in the surroundings, aside from some pretty decent textures. And I like that. However, the one thing that I do find irritating is the need to always have, like, a consistent order of jumps for our character to get over certain obstacles. And I'm thinking maybe it's supposed to be paced in such a way that it makes more sense for a lot of people, but games that required you to get into a flow for jumping, like Mirror's Edge, for example, didn't always make the most sense to Larry. They always said in that game to look for the red bits that mark different terrain that you can interact with, but everything is either red or blue in that game, and it doesn't always work out for me. Likewise, in this game, having to always triple jump in order to get over some obstacles because you don't have nearly enough momentum can be really just frustrating and maddening, like this, just trying to position yourself so you don't go careening over the edge like that. I'm really bad about that. Stuff like that. I think you really need to be able to have, like, different jumps that you can activate with different key combinations, like, maybe a quick double tap gives me the double jump, and like a shift double tap gives me the big jump. Something like that would give me just a little bit more control that I find that I really need in order to better control my character and not constantly die from silly little jumps. Other than that, though, I think it's cute. I like it. I especially like the fact that whenever I hop on top of these little buggers, like, my tail seems to be talking. Like, right there. My tail's just like, what are you doing, man? You think I'm just gonna eat the flesh of random people that you pass by and hop on the heads of as we go along our merry adventures? Dude, we had like a full sandwich before we started hopping today. What are you even doing? So, let's see if I can get this jump real quick here. I'm not feeling... I've gotten it once and started going up the hill, but I have not reached the top of this flippin' tree. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look. Okay. Larry is #1. Larry's #1. Oh, shit. Well, I was #1. Oh, don't start, Larry. Oh, don't start me back here. Oh, Bytegrove. You spicy devil, you. Larry. Oh, you're just the tormentor of the Chupacabra, Bytegrove. Bytegrove, I might have to make a new, reward to give you. A new trophy for Ludum Dare that says that you tormented the Chupacabra. Larry's Tormentors. I might have to do that. I am a graphic designer. I have the ability to make a cute little image. I'll talk to Mike. See what we can do. Oh man. Flippin' cute little lizard things. Don't taunt me with your cute eyeballs and that tree growing out your head like a little frock of hair. Come on. I'm just barely missing it. And this is one of the things that makes you really appreciate game level design in, like, titles that have had a lot of work go into them, is that it's really easy to overlook how much work goes into making a level feel smooth and balanced and not tormenting your soul. But oh shit, it's not a big deal. But little things like making it a little less slidey too goes a long way into making, oh god damn it, into making Larry not a serial killer because he was having trouble hopping to the top of a cute video game's tree. And it's always the cute ones that do it to me too. Like, they're simple, yet there's just some little detail in it that just maddening and torments the Chupacabra all flippin' day. But no, it's good. I like it. It's cute. It's got an interesting way of handling, well, it's got a very simple, basic way of handling you are the monster because you're a cute little lizard just trying to, I don't know, what does a lizard go to the top of a tree to do? Is like my lizard grandmama at the top of the tree? Or, like, is there a job interview at the top of the tree? Because if there is, I'm just saying, lizard boy, maybe you should go find another job application somewhere else. Like, I think Jamba Juice is hiring. Jamba Juice seems like a cool place to work. You get to have juice drinks at a discount, and then eventually you get the juice dreams, and then the berry madness takes over your mind. Oh yeah, Jamba Juice is where it's at, totally. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. And maybe I don't need to constantly be triple jumping, but I have had the heckinest of times with this game. It might be because I have a controller, and it's recommended for the game with the fixed version, because I'm playing the post-jam version that has some bug fixes in it. It's recommended to try it with the gamepad with the post-jam version by somebody, I forget who. Maybe it was in the comments. But my controller is not detecting the fact that this game exists for some reason, and I couldn't tell you why. Also, the fact that your tail talks is also adorable. So I don't know. So maybe refining the jump mechanics, I could totally see a game about parkouring as a cute little lizard, because I get like a Banjo-Kazooie vibe from this game. Definitely. Oh, come on, I almost had that last jump, and maybe make it so that I can clip onto the edges and get that last little bit of a jump in. That would be perfect to make this game just a smidgenest bit better. So, that's it for this one, everybody. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. We've been checking out Up and Away here today, which was a compo entry, and it's pretty good. It's by Bytegrove. You can check it out in the links in the description. It's maddening. It has tormented the Larry adequately, and I'm gonna take my rage out on these cute little plushy things that just murdered me, heinously, in cold blood. Man. I don't know, man. I don't know, lizard dude. I don't think we can make it to the top. So on that note, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna take the weekend off for more videos and catch you guys on Monday, because I got some other videos that are kind of backing up that I need to record and edit. So I'll catch you then. Have a happy Friday, because this video is going out on Friday. And, yeah. Toodles, everybody. I know, Lizard. I'm sad we couldn't get to the top too, but your little legs just aren't strong enough. Sorry.